Welcome to my channel World of Coins, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. Top 1. The story of the United States quarter is one of evolution, artistry, and history. Each coin tells its own tale, connecting millions of people to places and events across the nation. Among the more modern designs, the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways quarter stands out as a breathtaking tribute to natural beauty. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program that began in 2010 and ran through 2021. The program honored national parks, historic landmarks, and natural wonders across all 50 states, territories, and the District of Columbia. In 2017, the U.S. Mint released 5 designs in this series, and one of them paid tribute to Missouri's first national park site, the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. This area is celebrated for its caves, rivers, forests, and the fascinating wildlife that thrives within it. The obverse of the coin, like every America the Beautiful quarter, features the familiar image of George Washington. This design, adapted from John Flanagan's classic 1932 portrait, was updated slightly by William Cousins for the modern series. The reverse is where the Ozark quarter truly shines. It depicts Alley Mill, a historic red mill that sits alongside the crystal-clear waters of the Jacks Fork River. Surrounded by lush trees, the mill is one of the most photographed landmarks in Missouri. The design was created by artist Ronald D. Sanders and sculpted by Renata Gordon of the U.S. Mint. Their collaboration brought the natural charm of Alley Mill to life, with attention to the flowing water, the textures of the mill, and the trees in the background. The mill itself is more than just a pretty building. Built in 1894, it once served the local community by grinding wheat into flour. Today, it stands as a preserved landmark that tells the story of life in the Ozarks more than a century ago. What makes the coin so striking is the way it captures a moment of peace. Unlike designs featuring dramatic battles or bold symbols, the Ozark quarter invites viewers to step into a quiet, serene landscape, almost hearing the river flow and the mill will turn. When the coin was officially released on June 5, 2017, the launch ceremony was held in Eminence, Missouri, near Alley Mill itself. Hundreds of visitors, including local families, park rangers, and collectors, gathered to celebrate the new design. The coin was struck at 3 mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulating coins came from Philadelphia and Denver, while San Francisco produced both clad and silver-proof editions, highly prized by collectors. The silver-proof versions are especially admired. Struck in 90% silver, they enhance the detail of the mill and river, making the design even more captivating under the shine of the mirror-like surfaces. Collectors quickly embraced the Ozark quarter, not only for its beauty but also for its representation of a beloved natural treasure. For many Missourians, it was a proud moment to see Alley Mill featured on national currency. Error coins add another layer of excitement. Reports of double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes have surfaced, turning an already attractive coin into a potential rarity worth far more than its face value. Grading also plays a critical role in determining a coin's value. High-grade examples, especially those in mint state 67 or higher, are considered gems. These coins, flawless to the naked eye, often command top prices at auctions. Beyond its monetary worth, the Ozark quarter has educational value. Teachers and parents use it to talk about history, geography, and conservation. It introduces younger generations to the story of the Ozarks and the importance of preserving natural sites. The coin also highlights the cultural significance of mills in American history. Before supermarkets and industrial food processing, mills like Alley Mill were vital community hubs. The design pays homage to this forgotten era. As part of the America the Beautiful series, the Ozark quarter also reflects a larger narrative about America's landscapes. Each coin in the series is a snapshot of a special place, and the Ozark design adds to this national mosaic of beauty. At coin shows and conventions, the Ozark quarter often draws admiration for its balanced composition. Collectors frequently comment on how the design feels calming yet full of character, making it a standout among modern issues. Though millions of these quarters were minted, not all survive in pristine condition. Circulation wears down the detail, so uncirculated examples remain far more desirable to serious collectors. For Missourians, the coin carries personal pride. It not only represents their state but also highlights a landmark that is beloved by locals and tourists alike. Many people keep one as a keepsake of their visit to Alley Mill. The design also resonates with outdoor enthusiasts. Hikers, campers, and canoeists who know the rivers of the Ozarks find in this coin a reminder of their adventures in the region. As years pass, coins like the Ozark quarter will grow scarcer in high grades. Those saved today in mint condition or sealed proof sets will become the treasures of tomorrow's collectors. Auction houses have already seen strong results for special varieties of this coin. Error pieces and high-grade proofs often spark bidding wars among numismatists eager to add them to their collections. The enduring appeal of the Ozark quarter lies in its storytelling. A single glance at the design speaks of history, community, nature, and tranquility. It is proof that even a coin worth 25 cents can carry immense cultural value. The America the Beautiful series may have concluded, but its coins, like the Ozark quarter, continue to inspire collectors and history lovers alike. They remind us of the places that shaped the nation and the stories worth preserving. For anyone starting a collection, the Ozark quarter is an excellent piece. It combines artistic charm, historic significance, and strong collector demand, making it a rewarding choice for beginners and experts alike. In the end, coins like this are not just metal. They are small pieces of American memory, passed from hand to hand, carrying with them the stories of places that deserve to be remembered. And while it may look like just another coin in circulation, certain rare examples of the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways quarter have been known to sell for as much as $34,000. Top 2. The Nevada State Quarter of 2006 is one of the most visually dynamic and symbolically rich coins from the 50 State Quarters program. It captures the essence of Nevada's heritage, landscapes, and enduring nickname, the Silver State. Launched in 1999, the 50 State Quarters program transformed American coinage, with each state given the opportunity to showcase its own identity through creative designs. Nevada's quarter was the 36th coin in the series, honoring the 36th state admitted into the Union. Nevada officially joined the United States in 1864 during the Civil War, and its statehood was heavily tied to its mining wealth. Known for its silver deposits, Nevada helped fuel the Union's wartime economy, earning its nickname that proudly appears on the quarter. On the obverse, the coin features the classic portrait of George Washington. This image, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, has been a staple of the quarter for decades. Alongside the portrait are the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The reverse of the Nevada State Quarter is bold and energetic. At its center, 3 wild Mustangs gallop across the open landscape, embodying freedom, strength, and the untamed beauty of the state. These wild horses are not just artistic choices, they represent the real herds that roam Nevada's vast deserts and mountain ranges. They are symbols of independence and resilience, admired across the nation. Above the Mustangs rises a backdrop of snow-capped mountains, reminder that Nevada is more than desert. Its rugged terrain and diverse natural beauty contribute to its unique character. Surrounding the scene are sprays of sagebrush, Nevada's official state flower. This plant thrives in the arid climate and is an unmistakable part of the Nevada landscape. At the top of the reverse is the state's proud motto, the Silver State, a tribute to the mineral wealth that shaped its early development. Below, the inscriptions include Nevada, the year of statehood 1864, and the year of issue 2006. The design was created by Don Everhart, a skilled engraver for the U.S. Mint, who managed to capture both motion and symbolism in the composition. His work on the Nevada quarter is considered one of the most striking in the series. When the Nevada quarter was released on January 31, 2006, it was met with great enthusiasm. Residents celebrated the design as a fitting representation of their state's heritage and natural beauty. Like other state quarters, it was produced at 3 mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The circulation strikes came from Philadelphia and Denver, while San Francisco struck clad and silver proofs for collectors. The silver proof versions, struck in 90% silver, are especially beautiful. The mirror-like background and frosted detail bring out the elegance of the galloping Mustangs in stunning fashion. Collectors have always found Nevada's quarter appealing, not just for its symbolism but also for its dynamic design. The movement of the horses gives it a sense of life that sets it apart from many other coins in the series. The coin also resonates with Nevada's history of independence. Often called the battle-born state, Nevada entered the Union in the midst of war, and its silver mines helped secure the Union's victory. Error varieties add further intrigue. Some Nevada quarters have been discovered with double dies, off-center strikes, and other rare minting mistakes, making them especially valuable to collectors. High-grade examples graded by services like PCGS or NGC can command impressive prices. Coins in mint state 67 or higher are scarce, and pristine specimens are highly sought after. The Nevada quarter also serves as an educational piece. Teachers and parents use it to introduce young collectors to the history of Nevada, its role in the Civil War, and its natural environment. The symbolism of the wild Mustangs appeals not just to coin collectors, but also to horse lovers and nature enthusiasts. It is a reminder of America's wild spirit, captured in the form of circulating currency. At coin conventions and auctions, the Nevada State Quarter continues to draw admiration. Collectors often rank it among the most visually powerful designs of the entire 50-state quarters program. For Nevadans, the quarter is more than just a piece of money, it's a token of pride. Many people in the state keep rolls of these quarters as keepsakes or gifts, knowing that it represents their heritage. The Nevada quarter also reflects the larger success of the state quarters program. This initiative reinvigorated coin collecting in America, with millions of people eagerly checking their change for new designs. While millions were minted, the passage of time ensures that pristine examples grow scarcer. Uncirculated rolls and proof sets that were saved in 2006 are now among the most desirable ways to own this coin. Over the years, stories have emerged of collectors discovering error Nevada quarters in circulation, turning an ordinary coin into a valuable find worth thousands of dollars. The coin has also become part of Nevada's cultural identity. From schools to museums, the state quarter is often displayed as a representation of the Silver State's enduring story. The combination of artistry, symbolism, and history ensures that the Nevada State Quarter will remain a standout issue in American coinage for decades to come. It is not just a quarter, it is a symbol of freedom, strength, and resilience. The galloping Mustangs, the sagebrush, the silver heritage, and the rugged mountains all come together to tell the story of Nevada in a way that no words alone could capture. And while it may look like a simple 25-cent piece, the truth is that rare, pristine, and exceptional examples of the 2006 Nevada State Quarter have been known to sell for as much as $86,000. Top 3. The Arizona State Quarter, released in 2008, is one of the most breathtaking issues from the 50 State Quarters program. It captures the majesty of the Grand Canyon while paying tribute to the desert plants that define the state's rugged beauty. The 50 State Quarters program began in 1999 and lasted until 2008, with 5 new state designs released each year. Arizona's turn came near the very end of the program, making it one of the last to showcase its own story through coinage. Arizona officially became the 48th state of the Union in 1912, and its quarter proudly displays imagery that reflects both its natural wonders and its desert landscape. Few designs in the series are as instantly recognizable as this one. As with all coins in the program, the obverse features the portrait of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan in 1932, the portrait has been a staple of the quarter for decades, though slightly modified for the state quarters. The reverse of the Arizona quarter is its true masterpiece. The design shows a panoramic view of the Grand Canyon, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Below it, in the foreground, a cluster of saguaro cacti completes the dramatic composition. The choice of the Grand Canyon was no surprise. Stretching nearly 277 miles long, carved by the Colorado River over millions of years, the Grand Canyon is the most iconic natural landmark in Arizona and one of the most famous in the entire world. The addition of the saguaro cactus was equally fitting. These giant plants, native to the Sonoran Desert, symbolize Arizona's arid climate and resilience. Their tall, unmistakable silhouettes bring balance and scale to the design. The coin also features a banner across the design that reads, "Grand Canyon State, Arizona's proud nickname." This inscription ties together the two primary symbols, the canyon and the cactus. Inscriptions on the reverse include, Arizona, the year of statehood, 1912, and the year of release, 2008. Together, they anchor the coin in history while highlighting its significance in the series. The final design was chosen through a statewide competition that allowed Arizonans to contribute their ideas. Dozens of concepts were submitted, but the Grand Canyon and Cactus theme won for its striking imagery and symbolic depth. The design was created by artist Joseph Mena and sculpted by Don Everhart, both of whom were highly respected for their contributions to U.S. coinage. Their attention to detail brought the Arizona landscape to life on a coin barely an inch wide. The official release ceremony took place on June 2, 2008, at the state capitol in Phoenix. It was a moment of pride for residents, as the coin instantly became a treasured symbol of Arizona. Like all state quarters, the Arizona coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes came from Philadelphia and Denver, while San Francisco produced both clad and silver-proof editions. The silver-proof version is especially admired for its sharp contrast and mirror-like finish. The canyon cliffs and cactus details stand out even more dramatically when rendered in 90% silver. For collectors, the Arizona quarter quickly became a must-have. Its popularity was not only due to its design but also because it was among the last coins in the series, which added to its significance. The Grand Canyon's inclusion gave the coin a worldwide appeal. Tourists from across the globe who visit the canyon often seek out this quarter as a keepsake that captures their journey in miniature form. Rare varieties further add to the coin's excitement. Examples with double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned designs have been reported, and these rare mistakes significantly increase the coin's value. High-grade specimens certified by services like PCGS or NGC are also highly sought after. Mint State 67 and above examples, with flawless surfaces and brilliant luster, are particularly rare and command top prices. Beyond its collector value, the Arizona State Quarter has educational importance. It provides a chance to talk about geology, desert ecosystems, and the cultural significance of one of the world's most spectacular landscapes. The design also resonates with Arizona's identity as a state of contrasts, deserts and mountains, scorching heat and cool plateaus, rugged wilderness and thriving cities. The coin manages to capture all of that in a single snapshot. For Arizonans, the quarter is a point of pride. Many residents saved rolls or proof sets as souvenirs, knowing this design represents their home in the most official way possible. On U.S. currency.at coin conventions and shows, the Arizona quarter often sparks conversations about the beauty of the state. Collectors admire its balance, depth, and the way it seems to transport the viewer into the desert. Even though millions were minted, pristine examples have become harder to find as time passes. Circulated coins lose detail quickly, so uncirculated and proof coins hold lasting appeal. The Arizona quarter also stands out because of its timing. Coming near the end of the 50-state quarters program, it represented not just Arizona's story but also the culmination of a decade-long numismatic journey. Auction records show that rare error coins and high-grade proofs of the Arizona quarter can sell for significant amounts. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for unique or pristine examples. The coin is also a cultural symbol. For those who have visited the Grand Canyon or hiked through Arizona's deserts, it serves as a miniature reminder of their experiences in the state. As years go by, the Arizona State Quarter will remain one of the most admired designs in the series. Its blend of natural wonder, artistic execution, and historical symbolism ensures its place in the hearts of collectors. It is not just a coin but a tribute to one of the most awe-inspiring landscapes on Earth, as well as a celebration of Arizona's unique identity within the Union. And while it may have started as a simple 25-cent piece in 2008, rare and exceptional examples of the Arizona State Quarter have been known to sell for as much as $76,000. Top 4. The United States Quarter has always been more than just a piece of change. It has served as a miniature canvas for history, art, and storytelling. In 2019, one of the most powerful designs of the America the Beautiful Quarters program was released, honoring the war in the Pacific National Historical Park in Guam. This quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, which began in 2010 and concluded in 2021. Each year, 5 different quarters were released, celebrating national parks and historic sites across the states and U.S. territories. the War in the Pacific Quarter paid tribute to the sacrifices and heroism displayed during World War II, when Guam and other Pacific islands became battlegrounds in one of the fiercest conflicts of the 20th century. On the obverse of the coin is the classic portrait of George Washington, first designed by John Flanagan in 1932. Though it has been slightly modernized for the America the Beautiful series, it remains one of the most familiar images in American coinage. The reverse design is where the story unfolds. It depicts U.S. soldiers landing at Asin Bay during the 1944 liberation of Guam. The scene shows troops wading through the surf, weapons in hand, as they fight to reclaim the island from Japanese occupation. This design captures both danger and determination. The rough surf, the soldiers' posture, and their forward march convey the intensity of the battle while honoring their bravery. The coin's designer, Joel Iskowitz, is known for his ability to tell powerful stories through art. Sculptor-engraver Phoebe Hemphill translated the design into metal with incredible precision, ensuring the emotion of the moment was preserved. Inscribed on the reverse are the words, "War in the Pacific, Guam, 2019, and E Pluribus Unum." These elements tie the design to both the place and the historical event it commemorates. The War in the Pacific National Historical Park, located in Guam, was established to honor those who participated in the Pacific theater of World War II. It serves as a living reminder of the sacrifices made during the liberation of the islands. When the quarter was officially released on June 3, 2019, ceremonies were held in Guam, where veterans, families, and school children gathered to celebrate. For the people of Guam, the coin carried deep personal meaning. The coin was struck at 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes came from Philadelphia and Denver, while San Francisco produced both clad and silver-proof editions for collectors. The silver-proof version is especially striking, with its frosted details and mirrored background giving the battlefield scene an almost lifelike quality. Collectors often praise this version as one of the most dramatic of the entire series. Error coins of this design add extra excitement for collectors. Off-center strikes, double dies, and other minting mistakes have been reported, and these unusual pieces can command significantly higher prices. High-grade examples are also very desirable. Coins graded at mint state 67 or higher are scarce and sought after by collectors who value both the artistry and the historical significance of the coin. The coin does more than commemorate a battle. It also educates the public about a critical moment in history. For many younger collectors, it introduces the story of Guam's role in World War II, a subject often overlooked in school curriculums. The design also resonates with veterans and their families. It is not just a coin but a tribute to courage, sacrifice, and the cost of freedom. For many, owning this quarter is like holding a piece of remembrance in their hands. At coin shows and auctions, the War in the Pacific Quarter often sparks emotional conversations. Collectors and history enthusiasts alike recognize its deeper meaning and symbolic power. The America the Beautiful series included many breathtaking natural landscapes, but this coin stands out for its dramatic human story. It reminds us that history is not just about places, it is about people. For residents of Guam, the coin is particularly meaningful. It highlights their island's resilience and the sacrifices of their ancestors, ensuring their story is told on a national stage. The design of soldiers advancing through the waves is one of the most action-filled of the series. Unlike static landmarks, it conveys motion, determination, and courage in a way that makes it unforgettable. Many collectors believe this quarter will remain a standout issue for generations. Its combination of artistry, history, and symbolism gives it lasting appeal. The War in the Pacific Quarter also underscores the purpose of coinage as a teaching tool. Something as small as a quarter can connect people to the past and keep alive the stories of sacrifice. Though millions were struck, pristine examples are rare and continue to grow scarcer with time. Those saved in uncirculated rolls or proof sets are the most likely to increase in value. Stories of valuable errors and high-grade pieces have already circulated among collectors. These finds remind us that hidden treasures can sometimes be discovered in the most ordinary pocket change. For historians, the coin is a reminder of a turning point in the Pacific War. For numismatists, it is a collectible with both beauty and meaning. For veterans, it is a symbol of courage etched forever into American coinage. Its significance goes beyond numismatics. The War in the Pacific Quarter is a piece of living history, reminding future generations of the price of freedom and the importance of remembrance. and while it began as a simple 25-cent coin in circulation, rare and exceptional examples of the 2019 war in the Pacific Quarter have been known to sell for as much as $29,000. Top 5. The United States quarter has always been more than just loose change. For collectors and history lovers, it is a small piece of art and storytelling that carries with it the memory of a state, a place, or an event. Among these, the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter has become one of the most talked about coins in the entire 50-state quarters program. This coin was released as part of the State Quarter series that began in 1999 and continued through 2008. Each state had the opportunity to showcase its history, culture, and symbols through a design struck into the familiar Washington Quarter. Wisconsin, admitted into the Union in 1848, chose a design that represented its proud farming traditions and dairy industry. The quarter quickly gained attention for its beauty, but also for the fascinating era varieties that have made it one of the most valuable in the series. On the obverse of the coin is the classic portrait of George Washington, first designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This design was retained throughout the State Quarter series, tying together all 50 coins with a common face. The reverse design, however, is where the uniqueness of Wisconsin shines. It features a cow, a wheel of cheese, and an ear of corn, symbols that perfectly capture the state's identity as America's dairyland. The cow represents Wisconsin's legendary dairy farms, which are central to the state's economy and culture. The wheel of cheese celebrates Wisconsin's title as the nation's cheese capital, and the ear of corn reflects the importance of agriculture to the state's prosperity. The inscription, "Forward," also appears on the coin, which is Wisconsin's state motto. It is a word that symbolizes progress, growth, and ambition. When the Wisconsin Quarter entered circulation in 2004, it was embraced by collectors and the general public alike. People enjoyed how directly it celebrated the state's character and contributions, but it wasn't long before unusual discoveries began to surface. Collectors noticed that some of the quarters showed subtle but important differences in the ear of corn depicted on the coin. Two major varieties became famous, the extra leaf low and the extra leaf high. In these era varieties, an extra leaf appears near the ear of corn, either lower or higher than the main husk. These extra leaves were not part of the original design, and to this day, there is debate over whether they were intentional engraver additions or accidental mistakes during die preparation. Regardless of the cause, these varieties turned an already interesting state quarter into one of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatics. Collectors across the country began searching their change in hopes of finding one of these unusual Wisconsin quarters. Stories circulated of lucky individuals pulling them straight from circulation. Because only a limited number of the era varieties were released, the value of these coins quickly skyrocketed. What started as a 25-cent coin suddenly became worth hundreds and eventually thousands of dollars. The Wisconsin extra leaf quarters are most often found in coins struck at the Denver Mint. This makes them particularly special for collectors who focus on mint-marked varieties. High-grade examples of the extra leaf quarters have commanded incredible prices at auction. Graded coins in mint state condition are considered true treasures in the world of modern coin collecting. The standard Wisconsin quarter without errors is still a popular collectible, especially in proof and uncirculated sets. But it is the extra leaf varieties that elevate the coin into legendary status. The design itself is simple yet meaningful. It celebrates Wisconsin's contributions to the nation while reminding us of the agricultural roots that sustain American life. The story of the era varieties adds drama and intrigue. It shows how even in modern coinage, surprises and mistakes can create treasures that captivate collectors for decades. For new collectors, the Wisconsin quarter is often one of the first coins that sparks curiosity. It introduces them to the world of varieties, mint errors, and the thrill of discovering something valuable in everyday change. At coin shows, this quarter remains a hot topic of discussion. Dealers and collectors alike trade stories of finding or selling these rare varieties, adding to the coin's mystique. Beyond its value, the coin is a reminder of Wisconsin's cultural identity. Cheese, dairy cows, and agriculture are not just symbols on a coin, they are the heartbeat of the state itself. The quarter also serves as an example of how the 50-state quarters program ignited a nationwide passion for collecting. Millions of Americans became engaged with numismatics because of coins like the Wisconsin quarter. Its popularity ensures that it will remain a highlight of the series for years to come. Future generations of collectors will continue to study and admire its design and its unique varieties. This quarter represents the perfect blend of artistry, history, and mystery. It is both a tribute to a proud state and a reminder of the unpredictability of coin minting. From its charming design to its rare and valuable errors, the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter stands out as one of the most fascinating coins ever released in circulation, and while most examples are worth just face value, those rare error varieties and pristine high-grade pieces have been known to sell for as much as $88,000.